Isn't that a beauty? Isn't that just a beauty? The chickens in the coop, lots of them, all coming from that one first episode egg. If you guys didn't see that, that's the last episode. You should check that out. Yeah, so we got a ton of chickens now. It's just a bunch of, eggs throwing and then breeding and stuff like that. So this whole place is filled, and despite having so many chickens, it's actually not a very efficient system. So I definitely know of a lot of redstone flaws going on down there. Whether or not I know how to fix them is another story. I think I know how to fix some of them, so I might go down and adjust them occasionally. For the most part, cook chicken here and there. Maybe I'll do a few AFK sessions. But also, I don't know. I haven't really done explicit AFK sessions yet, so I don't know if I want to start now or if I should keep the trend going. Either way, we've got chickens. But there's a couple other things I wanted to do to kind of spice this place up. For one, we have just like a random barrel here, and I plan on adding a butcher's booth right there. But maybe right here would be a good spot. If I put this wrong way, if I put this like this, and then let's just do that for now, and then like so. And then I guess it would make sense to have this one look the same, wouldn't it? Will that look out of place though? Then we can't have it up against anything. We'll leave it here for now. And then we've just simply put a trapdoor in there. Maybe I didn't think this through. Hang on. Let me go back to my notes. Okay, here's the deal. This is basically a cage, right? Now, I've played a lot of Sea of Thieves. It's actually one of my favorite games. I love Sea of Thieves. Tons of fun. Really charming. And one of the things in Sea of Thieves is an occupation where you basically collect animals and then sell it over some animal black market or something like that, right? And they usually need crates that kind of look like this, where it's like a wooden crate with just iron bars at the top. Now, in my head, I for some reason envisioned this working out seamlessly, where I could put the bars here and then it would just line up perfectly. I clearly didn't put much thought into it. However, if we have the bars on the inside, we still get that effect. And in the case of chickens, we might be able to fit a baby chicken within these nooks and crannies. Whether or not the chicken will be able to escape, I don't know. That's what we're going to figure out. But I figured it's worth at least a shot. If not, I could find something else to maybe put here. Possibly, maybe I could piston a glass block over the chicken's head or something, and maybe that will look like it. I don't know. But in the meantime, let's... All right, the eggs are throwing in there, which is good. Got quite a few of them. Oh, please drop one. Please drop one. Please drop one. Oh my gosh, not this again. For those wondering how I collect eggs in here, how I turn this thing off, I've got a really crude lever here that basically stops the minecart from moving. So it gives more time for the eggs to spawn upwards, and then I just gotta get in the pen with the eggs, which is not super ideal. But I mean, we do what we gotta do, I guess. Okay, so since I have to wait for eggs, because I want to make sure I get a guaranteed chicken both for that crate and another one I want to make, I figured I would just wait here with the machine turned off for all these chickens to lay eggs for me to walk around and grab occasionally. And while I wait, I would love to write in this book. Now, what is this book, you ask? It's quite simple. Hang on, I think I have to have it in this hand. There we go. This book is for Isman. Isman commissioned us to make the end tunnel that I've been showing off in the latest episodes. It is finally done. I'll probably do a run through of it a little bit later this episode just so you guys can have a look at it, but it's mostly what you've already seen just all the way. So I don't know if it'll be necessary, but we do have to finish billing because he was unsure about how much this would cost, which I understand the nether tunneling pricing system might be a little bit complex. So maybe we could look into simply that in the future, but in the meantime, I've got it calculated. Just the 350 is the total distance. It almost sounded like I was going to say 350 diamonds was the price. 350 blocks was the total distance from the start of the tunnel to the end of the tunnel, once you factor in the angle. So 350 blocks distance. Base price is 1 diamond per 100. I'm sorry, it was 370, wasn't it? Let me check my notes real quick. Okay, yeah, my pricing is way too complicated for this. Not even for that much diamonds. It might actually turn some people away because they might think that I'm trying to overcomplicate pricing in order to not let you know that you're actually paying a lot. But as you can see, the total is not very unreasonable at all. At least I wouldn't think so. But the distance was 370 blocks, 400 blocks, or 350 blocks, depending on when it's necessary to round. The base price is 400 block. There's 1 diamond per 100 blocks. So 400 blocks divided by 100 would be 4 diamonds. For the complex tunnel, it would be 350 blocks divided by 50 times 3 for a total of 21 diamonds. And the down payment, being a soul speed book, I decided to charge at around 5 diamonds. It is a pretty rare book, and I was checking around the shops. It's not even something you could really easily buy, at least in the sources that I know of. So, pretty helpful book. I decided to drop 5 diamonds from it with a total cost of being 20 diamonds. But also, I left him a nice little pirate note, since we are the Pirate Kingdom after all, saying, Dear Iceman, eternal request be fulfilled. Attached is your invoice, matey. Walk the plank to your invoice on the next page. I just realized though, walk ye plank, maybe? I don't even know if pirates say ye, but I just could walk ye plank to your invoice on the next page. I just like the idea of a word not being able to be fully said without eventually turning into an R. Ye can pay at our shop or at your local pirate kingdom. Thank ye for your booty. R. I could probably spell that like B-O-O-T-I-E, because I think that's how pirate booty is spelled, but I didn't, so there you go. Signed, R. Don't know. So I've been playing D&D lately, and gosh dang, I'm a DMing it actually, and I need an excuse to add a pirate character just so I can have fun doing a pirate voice. Okay, we've got tons of eggs, and we're gonna go drop this off to Isman's base later this episode. But in the meantime, let's see, can this amount of eggs actually get us? It's concerning me how huddled up you guys are. I don't want you to cram yourselves. Let's see if these eggs will... Oh, look at that. Just needed 1 more. And right now the chicken is stuck in there. I understand the chicken can grow up. Could we theoretically get 1 in that side too? If we hold this up... Oh, sorry. Oh, get in there. What? What was that? Those chickens done been duplicated. Huh? Hold the phone? Hold the phone? You guys saw that live. I don't know what's going on there. Is there a plugin that makes chicken spawning easier? I don't know. I don't want these guys running loose. Maybe I can trap this one. Can I trap you? No, he's too quick. He's too quick. Well, I don't even know where the next cage is gonna go. Okay, you guys can run around for a bit. I might slaughter you later, especially when I get the butcher's table going up. Gosh, I don't need this many eggs. Oh, that's so many eggs. Can I should really turn my system back on, shouldn't I? This thing is not very efficient, so I need it online as long as possible. There we go. Okay, well, we got a chicken inside the cage. We're gonna give that some time and see how it looks when it grows up, because I don't know. Maybe it'll pop out of the cage. We're in unmarked territory. That was a bad ender pearl throw. Here's the problem. When I have ender pearls, I use them way too much. Ooh, I don't like how much the thing's getting spammed. Ooh. Maybe I'll wait on throwing those in there. Oh yeah, we're getting eggs in the system. I think that's when you know something's wrong. But that's okay. We've got 2 chickens in here. We'll see how they grow up. Maybe we don't even like to. Maybe we'll just slaughter one of them. I kind of like how this looks from a distance, though. It's in like the cage like that, and then we'll just have more of them set up. Let me try to get 1 more set up here. Come here, little chickens. Come on. Come on. Look at this. I got some fresh seeds for you. Do you chickens want some candy? Maybe that's a horrible joke. I don't know. Come on, guys. Come on. Over here. They're a little bit confused as to how to get to me, which is fair. I'm on some weird-looking blocks. Maybe if I break this first. Now. Oh. Maybe this is the way to go. Can I just do this and then get the trapdoor ready? Come on, guys. Oh, that one was close. Come on. Come on. You're so close. You're so close. Why do you guys keep going to that guy? Get in. Get in. Wait, what if I take this down? Oh. Oh. Okay, wait. I may have found the strat. Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh. There's so many of you guys, yet none of you want to go in the right space. Oh. Ah. I have to click it once and then click it again. Come on. Come on. Not you. Not you. Come on. Come on. Oh. Okay, this might be this might be lost cause. I'm just gonna do the chickens or the egg strat. Okay, after a little bit of egg fails and getting tons of chickens to swarm this place, I did manage to get one of them in there. I'm gonna see how it looks to have one and how it looks to have two, especially as they grow up, because things might get a little bit cluttered. Even right now, I'm a little bothered that the chain goes to the back of that, but it can't really be fixed. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this. Like I always say, I do read the comments, so thank you for those who do comment. Let me know if maybe I should try like pushing a glass with a piston in there or something like that. Maybe that's a better solution, because I'm pretty sure you can trap animals that way too, because I don't know if this just looks a little bit goofy, but I don't know. From a distance, I think it works out okay. If we just get a couple of them piling up here and stuff like that, I think we'll have a pretty good cage chicken setup. Gosh, maybe we can finally get some KFC going. Let's head over to the Isman's base though to officially drop off the invoice. And while we head over to Isman's base, let me just show you the end of the end tunnel, which has now been finished. And I must say, it looks very cool going down this at lightning speeds. Really happy with how it turned out. Like the colors, the grind, you know, it wasn't too bad. A lot of these blocks I was able to get just from NCD rating. Occasionally that happens. That actually is the first time that's happened. I didn't really think that'd be super possible. But I found someone else's tunnel here, and I didn't want to completely block them off. I don't know if they're still active, but decided to leave it there. And then there's another spot right here. Oh, we already passed it. Well, you get the picture. But yeah, and then we get down to the regular tunnel. This tunnel looks great. That tunnel looks great. And I love seeing the two. I love seeing this slowly turn into that. Not even slowly, but abruptly. Just looks really cool. Very happy with how this tunnel turned out. I made a little door here. I don't know whose base this is. I think I do, actually. I think this is Inevitable's base. I could be wrong. But yeah, pigs just kept coming out of here very, very frequently. So I just made a temporary door. You know, it's nothing fancy, and it can definitely be changed by anyone on the server. But I just felt like I was like, there's got to be some kind of block off here, because pigs spawn over there like crazy. All this cooked pork chop, that's all from killing a bunch of pigs. But what's interesting is I have upgraded my sword for killing these pigs, which has given me more pork chop. But also, wait, hang on. This way. This is the right way. The upgrade on my sword now has looting. So now what that means is head hunting. I like how humble this entrance is. And then it's actually a very important place, because it literally leads to a Death Star. But yeah, what was I saying? I guess we'll leave it inside the Death Star. And I think this is inside the Death Star. I could be wrong. Ooh. Is this inside or outside? This is outside. Dang. This does look really cool. It's cool to see from the outside and the inside. But now that we got looting, I would actually really like to start getting into some head hunting. Which means I should prioritize having a space for placing our heads pretty soon, and maybe we'll do that next episode. I know everything is a next episode project. We still have to make the dumbwaiter, darn it, but now that the tunnels are done, I can work a little bit more on those building things. Gosh, this base is really cool. What's in here? Input, fuel, output. Nice. Very organized. I love it. I've shown this before, I'm sure, but gosh dang, I think that's new. Was that platform even there before? I feel like it wasn't, but I love how the space just getting filled up with machines. Gotta be one of the coolest Minecraft bases I've personally been inside, you know? Anyways, I guess we should leave this invoice right. This seems like a good spot. How about right here? You can't miss it. I hope not. We're just gonna put R there. There we go. R. And right here is where you would object if you had an elytra on, which I don't. I don't know why. I really should just... It's not that hard to get unbreaking and mending. There's shops that sell it for $1 diamond a piece. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna fly this episode. That's what I'm gonna do. You're gonna see me fly. Gosh darn it. Not again. Not again. Look at how many there are. Insanity. Are you guys ready for the first flight of the season? That's right. No one's flown in Rubik's Craft before. We're gonna fly off into the night. We've got a stack and a half of rockets. Let's see where it takes us. Let's see how long our wings last too. Here we go. This pirate is taking off. Woo! Just like that. I left third person pretty quickly because oh dang, I forgot how much fun the first flight of a world is. Look at that. I mean, all that's on the surface is a pathway, but there's our farm right there. It's so much fun, woo, to start flying, just to see a different perspective, you know, of a place you've been stuck to the ground for the whole time. Very cool. Okay, let's see. I'd like to think I'm relatively good at flying, possibly. Typically, I just make the single gunpowder fireworks because I find it easier to maneuver around. I kind of want to see if I can take this back to spawn, because I actually have not been back to the spawn from the overworld since, since I first left spawn in episode 1. Well, I mean, I started episode 1 at my new place. Whose place is this? Yeah, fun fact, this island right here, I discovered this island, and it wasn't claimed, and I thought it was just a village, and then I saw all this other stuff going on. I think it's still currently not claimed, but it's clearly claimed, because there's stuff everywhere. And I was just like, dang, that would have been a fun island. But I found a new spot that I think I might actually like more, because it's got a lot of room for expansion, and it's right next to the icebergs, which I'm a fan of. Let's see. Spawn is obviously at 0-0, if not close to it. So here's this village on a mountain, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure I've seen this one before. Don't know what that's about. Maybe fighting a raid. Ooh, yeah, they got like a little iron farm maybe going on right here. I don't know. We're flying over people's bases. I hope there's no there's no like automatic sentry to shoot down drones and stuff like that. This looks really familiar. Could this be where I found my first cave? Possibly. Possibly not. It was a long time ago. Wasn't even recorded. Another portal here. No base in sight yet. Is that a donkey? Not a donkey. Let's see. Yeah, we're getting a lot closer on the X, but I guess on the Y we've overshot it a bit. So let's try to get back in line with 0-0. This just goes to show you how far out I actually am. I know when you're zipping down at the speed of light in an ice tunnel that you can buy for yourself over at the Nether Tunnel shop made by Peanut, then it's really hard to gauge just how far out I have traveled. Look at this place right here. I'm pretty sure I also stumbled across this place while I was looking for a base. Cool caves down here. Is there anything built inside these caves? Oh, that's such a cool village. Having a little house under the caves. Nothing built down here, but there is, oh my gosh, so much space to fly through. It's cool. I'm a new man. That's really what it comes down to. Is I'm a new man who got turned around. I think this was the right way, right? More or less. This is the right way. No, this is the right way. I'll figure it out. New time flyer on this server. Yeah, there's a lot of really there's a lot of empty space, right? Tons and tons of fields of untouched areas, and then you'll just see a massive base pop up out of nowhere, which is kind of cool. People like massive bases on this server. Can't complain. Pretty neat stuff. Now here we've just got a bunch of lit up caves, which is cool, which means we're probably approaching... This isn't spawn. Whose place is this? I feel like I've been here before. It's not MBR. Let's just swoop in real quick. See what's going on. What do we got? Oh, it's a nice empty but nice house. Nice empty house. Is it for sale? Is that why it's empty? Probably not, but it's kind of cool. Villager trading sit. You've no idea how many people on this server have their own villagers set up. It makes me feel very puny. Speaking of puny, I haven't been on a ton lately, and that's because I've been really busy starting a mini esports organization. Crazy, right? And it's called Puny Sports, and we're We're hosting our first tournaments coming up in a few weeks and stuff. So just getting ready for that has been such a time commitment. Here we are. We've made it to spawn. Beautiful, beautiful spawn. What we're going to have to do is get our snapshot in the air above spawn. Let's see. Can we do that? We'll get a couple. Make it look nice. Watch me die. Watch my wings give out. There we go. Okay. I've gotten a couple. I'm sure some of those will work. It's cool seeing the lit up town. And yeah, we have very little durability left. Now we definitely have a mending book. This is risky. Woo. Yeah, this shop right here, this shop's gonna make me go broke because I buy stuff from here all the time. But it's actually pretty good prices, so I'm really not gonna go broke. What I want to get is simply an unbreaking book. You can never have enough of those. I should honestly bulk buy while I'm here. Unbreaking 3. Yeah, you cannot get enough. Unbreaking 3. Where do we put the diamonds again? Pay in this row, thank you. Okay, there we go. Yeah, cannot get enough of this. I'll put this on my wings, and I already have a mending book that I already bought in bulk. In fact, probably when I'm done recording, I'll just buy a bunch of those in bulk. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I know maybe not as much action this episode. I've just been busy, haven't had time to be on the server as much, but I hope to get back to it soon. And of course, thank you for all the comments you guys have left. I always read them, so feel free to leave more on this one. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of Rubik's Craft SMP. And so long! That was pretty cool, right? Yeah, admit that was pretty cool.